Hello everybody and welcome back to the Zarathax YouTube channel. And in today's video, if you've been kind of following along with my shorts content and a little bit I've been hinting at it, but I have been pre-farming for YaeMiko over the past couple of weeks because as of recording, the Inazuma Chronicle Wish banner comes out in just about 10 days. So we are going to be pre-farming for her artifact specifically today, and I'm going to be taking you along that journey.
Yeah, let's rest here for a bit.
Alright, so I have already farmed for a lot of what YaeMiko needs. I think YaeMiko needs a strong independent man to carry her throughout the night, and I am volunteering, but she needs some of these, and I can definitely be farming more of these, but these mobs only respawn like once a day or like once every 12 hours, so that's going to be something that is going to have to wait a little bit. Otherwise, I have farmed for all of her boss drops. Now, these guys are in Enkanomiya, which literally who, but it's the one world boss they put, and the one reason why you would ever come to Enkanomiya is for YaeMiko, and I think also Shenhe for some reason, but those are there. I have already pre-farmed all of that, and a lot of her books. So after doing a little bit of Google searching, YaeMiko needs these light books, and as you can see, I have 164 of the 2-star ones, 204 of the 3-star ones, and then 36 of the 4-star ones. So I think I'm doing okay in this. I should be able to crown at least like 2 of her skills, and I have 24 crowns because I just play a lot of characters, obviously. The only department I am probably lacking in the most is Mora, so that I can actually get her up, and then of course the artifacts. Now, I don't know if I will be wishing for her book. I have Novelette's book, which I'm not sure how good it is on her, but as a stat stick, I would imagine it was fine. But as you can see, my catalysts in the 5-star department at least are very much lacking. I have Kokomi's Donut, and not Kokomi, so that's wonderful. I pulled this because I thought I'd be a Lanyan main when she came out with the Claranda and Arlecchino rerun banner, and I haven't used her since. And then this was because I was wishing for Furina's weapon during her last rerun and got this instead. So that was fun. This probably wouldn't be good on her because YaeMiko, unless you're doing her as like an on-field driver kind of thing, probably isn't going to be auto-attacking a lot and needing this, but we shall see. I haven't pre-farmed anything for Kagura's Verity, is the point I wanted to say in all of that, because I don't think I will have enough Primo Gems to be getting there. I have about 35 wishes in my bank at the moment, and let's check my pity. If we look at the Chronicled Wish pity, just for a reference, I'm also at 2 pity. So I have a lot of work to do with farming Primo Gems when she comes out. I already just completed this patch's event, which was super entertaining. If you haven't done it already, it is super cute. But today we are focused on artifacts. So I have been storing all of my artifacts on Heizo because they're both Catalyst users, and it kind of is easier for me to keep track of that way. So I have him on a Widzith, and I'm not sure if that's the weapon I'm going to be keeping with. Again, I'm more going to figure that out whenever she comes out. And of course, Golden Troupe. So I've been farming some pieces here and there. As you can see, this is kind of good. It went into flat defense once, but other than that, has a lot of crit damage. But my pieces are okay. I have some, you know, here and there. Like, this is alright. It has a lot of crit rate. This is okay, but nothing too special. And the worst part is I do not have a good Electro Goblet.
Ugh. Brother, ugh.
Whether it be on set or just in general. So the best one I have, in my opinion, is on my Clarand, because I love Clarand. Made a video on that, check it out. And Fischl I use a lot, so maybe I might steal Fischl's because I'm gonna try and replace her with YaeMiko, but again, when that time comes, we shall see. But the reason for the season and the reason why all of you are here are to watch me suffer in pain as I try to farm about maybe 10-15 fragile resin worth of the Marechaussee Hunter and Golden Troupe domain. Now, I'm not going to dump all of this because there's still a lot of days left in this patch, and a lot of days between the start of the Chronicled Wish banner and the end of it. So I have a lot of time still to farm the artifacts. I wanted to make sure I had the boss drops and the books all sorted out, so that way at a baseline she would be strong. And artifacts are something you're going to be farming for the rest of your life. So I was like, you know what, that would be the last thing that I'd want to look at on my list to have it kind of make sense. So we're already starting with 5 condensed resin. I've been kind of stockpiling here and there. Now, the Marechaussee domain isn't that difficult. The Leyline Disorder wants your character's HP to increase or decrease. So I just use my Novelette team. This is probably not the best team for him. My Novelette is C0, my Furina is C0, so neither of which are really helping each other. My Novelette can't really max his stacks, but with this team with Shallonen, I can pretty easily max Furina's Fanfare, but this is just an easy thing for me to run. If I wanted, I could go to my Arlecane or my Claran, but I kind of just want to... I like playing around with different teams. It helps me with the burnout and make me, you know, try some new stuff and all. So this team, Furina doesn't quite have enough energy for the time of a second rotation, but I have all of my bursts here, so this is how I really start this. I do Furina's burst and then her E afterwards. I decrease the resistance with Shallonen and do her burst. Rosaria just to get all of her stuff in there, and because I used everyone else's burst, I probably won't use Novelette's, but I probably would in a normal instance, but they're all dead anyways. And then I use Shalonen's skills to speed up, get a little bit of extra healing while I can squeeze it out before I collect the rewards, and then that is enough. I didn't quite see how much time that took me, but they usually never take that much time. This team is very strong, of course. It is a premium team, but okay, Furina. But yeah, first run, hot garbage. Not even like a good piece for anyone else. The nice thing is in this domain is I can also be farming this set for like Fischl, for Furina, for Gaming, for Novelette. So this domain is overall very good as far as an alternative for me, as far as trying to farm artifacts for other people other than YaeMiko. Now, as I said initially, you can see my Furina doesn't quite have enough energy to do her burst again for a second rotation, which is a little bit of an issue, but that's why we're in this domain, because we're farming not only for YaeMiko, but like I said, a lot of artifacts for everyone else. So this rotation now, the second time around, I just skip Furina's burst and Shalonen's burst, but by the time I switch to Rosaria, she will have collected the energy from everyone else. So this team, I would just do Rosaria burst and Novelette burst. But yeah, Furina E, res down, Rosaria gets there, does her thing, Novelette burst, Novelette E, and then I just go to town. And I know these guys are kind of gonna spawn over here, so that's why you see me like kind of preemptively like moving towards their location, because I know they're gonna spawn in that location, and I want to get, you know, maximize as much damage as possible and try to keep the domain times down, because we are speedrunners in this house and we have ADHD and we want to get in and get out. So I'm not going to make you guys watch through everything else. If there's something noteworthy I get in the artifacts section, I will cut back and let you guys know, but otherwise this will kind of just be me farming and showing you guys that I am spending a lot of resin, and yeah, I'll check back later. Possible Furina piece. So yeah, that was the first 5 condensed. There was, other than that one at the end right there, which was super kind of cracked for Furina, nothing else really. So yeah, I'm gonna make more condensed and then hit the mines again. I'm gonna use my domain from the teapot, and then we're gonna use like 3 of these, and then I'm gonna hit the mines again with more condensed resin. So I will see you guys if there's anything more noteworthy or anything else you might want to see. Judgment! Second batch of condensed down. Still nothing. Still short, but that's not gonna deter me. Witness my Magneto! for Gaming. Okay. Some Dendro Golden Troupe user, or maybe an off-piece for Nahida or someone. That's unexpected. Also, I switched my team around to have Arlecchino here and include Furina just because the domain wants us to lose HP, and I feel like using Arlecchino, so that's why.
We are living our lives.
Alright, so we finished with our second round of 5 condensed, and other than that Dendro Goblet being really promising for somebody else, it's not looking so hot. It's really not looking that good, but we're still gonna keep going. Maybe another 5 condensed, or maybe another 10, we shall see. This time I'm actually gonna use my Gaming team. I don't know, I just feel like showcasing it. Not showcasing, but playing with it. Even though this team really lacks in energy, which reminds me I have to switch Furina to the Faster and Desire. And still this team's gonna suck as far as energy, but you know what? You'll do it for
Above with so much information. Come on, let go of the remote. Don't you know you're ready on a jump for it? Turn us the road, the book in on the road, but I don't use hey, I've been cuisine. Loading, quickly reaching maximum capacity. Want it, gonna show some my identity. Get up on your feet, down the world.
If this was any better, that would be perfect for Gaming. That looks promising. That looks promising. I'm excited. Two physical goblets? 2 physical goblets? And they both suck? God, they really watched my Eula short and they were like, I think we're gonna do one more. I'm not satisfied with this. This was kind of lackluster. I'm not even gonna lie. Alright, we're gonna do another 4 and this last 20. I think this will be it for my condensed runs, because we can always farm artifacts later, but as far as what I want to do right now, and what I have time for, this is it. I want to try Shogun Overload Team with Chevres, because I actually never have tried that. My Shogun isn't like that good, I'm going to be all honest. She isn't that good, but she does her job, and I'm proud of her for that. Go girl. Might as well have Furina.
Are you still picked?
Oh wait, no, I need Electro. That's the whole point of...
Behold, the princess and devoted.
That was badass for no reason. I really have a Shogun. I have like... See, if I Pyro Traveler race, I would definitely use Pyro Traveler. Traveling? Well, yeah, because I don't like officially stealing up my overloads, but this should be good. We're gonna try it. My Shogun's built-ish. She has artifacts. Yeah, okay, great. I should Shogun like struggling with energy. God, what did I do to my Shogun? I should no energy. Okay, well, let's try it. I didn't hit. I mean, 30k auto attacks. Or basic attacks, rather. That is not bad. That is not bad at all. That's kind of good for Shogun. And she's gonna be on better next, so I don't know. If I really get lucky with my Miko pools, I might try and get constellations for Shogun. I've always liked her, but you know, haven't really had the chance to really up-build her much. Up-build? To build her up? Alright, let's do it. 169. My Shogun has never done that much. That's probably normal for some other people, but like I've never seen my Shogun do that much. I'm not even gonna lie. Wow. Oh my god, I have to make sure I have like Xiangling's Pyronado next time, but I think I saved everyone's burst. Holy schneezus! I mean, the other 2 substats look horrible, but like if that rolls all into crit stats, we could be looking at something pretty nifty. I'm not even gonna lie. Alright. Let's get all the buffs here this time. Alright, ready? 141? Yup. Yup. And like, these autos are still doing like 17k, 20k. My goodness. I like this team. This is fun. Ride and Overload. See, if I also had Kujo Sara at C6, I think that would be a great replacement for Xiangling. But I am not a C6 Sara haver, so... But no, this team is so fun.
Drop your weapons.
Oh well.
Now you shall perish.
Boom. Lore accurate Shogun right there. Just ends someone with one use of her sword and just... Done.
Help! My dinner isn't.
How?
Illusion shattered. Go
My
ahead.
dinner is
Let's
attacked.
light it up.
Watch this awesome move.
Inazuma shines eternally.
Ooh, 218! Whoa, that might have been the most my Shogun's ever done ever, period. Wow. Wow, that was a lot. Wait, I'm low-key lacking in Pyro Goblets. Wait, I'm low-key lacking in Pyro Goblets. This is okay too. Wait, not that this would be on set for anyone, but if that rolls like attack percent or like energy recharge into last slot and then it rolls into crit, I was thinking about rolling them for a different video, but I think we have to. Like, I think we have to roll it. I want to roll that Pyro one first because that was crazy. That was actually insane. Hold on, let's see. Let's roll this. If it has a good 4th sub, please, please. Okay, let's get it to 8. It's not cooked yet. It's not cooked yet. Let's get to 8. It's not cooked yet. Let's get it to 12. Let's get to 12. It's not cooked yet. 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 Let's get it to 16. Let's get another crit in there. See, this is why all my elemental goblets suck. It's because it's double defense like this. Okay. It might be a really... If it needs, like, crit damage to be good. Because crit rate is... You can get so much easier. I need, like... ooh, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, please, please. Okay, okay, you know what? The one she's using, this is, okay, I would lose attack percentage, but like, I mean, maybe Gaming can use that. Wait, maybe Gaming, does Gaming use that? Oh, I have this on Gaming because, the Furina buff. Because like, see, this is on set, but it would give me less crit rate and less crit damage. I don't know. We'll think about it. If I ever do an updated Arlecchino video, we might revisit that. But in any case, we didn't get any Electro damage bonus. Like, period. Like, nothing. No single Electro Goblet. Did we get any attack sands? Conqueror's Rarity is crit damage, so this might actually be really good if the 4th sub is like attack percent. Or maybe Elemental Mastery? HP? Maybe crit damage rolls? Flat HP? Okay, we wanna be like that. That's fine. Crit damage. Change of pace. Crit damage. Okay. Crit damage again. Crit damage again. I have horrible circlets. I need 3rd crit damage. 3rd crit damage, please. I will bag.
What did he say?
Please. Crit damage. Please. Please.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
It's still an upgrade, but that's unfortunate. I don't think anything's gonna top this soon, because there was just 3 straight crit damage rolls. But maybe if this decides to be nice and roll all into crit. Nope. I mean, flat attack's not bad, but yeah, nope. Cooked and ruined. See, now I'd be curious about one of these ones with like the solo stack, because those are still really good rolls on them. And maybe if this rolls crit damage, attack percent. Okay, so since this is a 4 sub start, maybe it'll be better. But this one, I know we got a few. Yeah, like this, I know the HP is kind of bad, but maybe if it rolls a bunch of HP, we can just give this to Furina. Well, not the flat HP rolls. And now it wants to like tease me and be like, you know what, here, have a crit damage. Here, have a max roll crit rate. Have a max roll crit rate after I've given you 2 flat HP. That's actually so upsetting. That is gonna be like a really good crit damage roll now, just for fun. I'm like a fortune teller. I mean, we'll get it to 20 just for fun. Just to see, because it might be okay if I really have nothing else. But, my god. No, so yeah, it was not worth it. I can feed this into something else. So this one, if this gets crit damage, this would actually be a perfect artifact. And we would sacrifice the other one into it. So, crit damage. That's not bad, honestly, because she likes Elemental Mastery. This is hot garbage. Who is using this? Let's yeah. That is not... I'm not upset at that. It just needs to go another crit rate now, and this would be, like, so usable. Not bad. I mean, it kind of, you know, went into a little bit of everything. That isn't bad. If this rolls into crit rate, we might keep it. If this keeps rolling into crit rate... Nope. Me winning? Nah. Nah, couldn't be me. I mean, these ones with 3 subs, like, if this gets a crit stat, this might be okay. HP %, of course. Why wouldn't it? That was there. No, and these are all not good. See, these have... This gets crit damage, maybe? Energy recharge. See, this, like, it's all okay, but, like... I mean, this is an upgrade from this, even with all the HP rolls, which is actually a little bit insane. Because this one just rolled into defense and HP. Yeah, it also went to everything. So, we'll switch that to that. Our flower's the same. We upgraded a little bit our plume. Our attack stance is the same. I don't... If she needs an EM stance, I have this one that I raised, and we'll check the 4th substat on this one. Because if it's, like, crit rate, then we'll have another good backup. No, defense %. Okay, so I'm not entirely sure. Like, even if she needs energy recharge, this is also really good. So I have quite the few good sands options. Otherwise, this one that I raised has a lot of crit rate, which, again, Kagura's Verity has crit damage, and the Widset also does too. And we also got this, which was super good for crit damage. The only thing we are still lacking is an Electro Goblet. Now, I'm tempted to swipe Fischls, but I am one of those people that plays Genshin Impact that never, ever, ever, period, no matter what, shares artifacts between other people. So, because, like, I want to have her usable just in case I want to use her. I know they're kind of, like, the same unit in a different font, but I want to have it just in case, right? So, like, I don't know. Maybe if I get another one along the way, we'll have something else to raise, but otherwise we don't have that. And all of these subs for now, but we raised our Hazo stats to 59.8 over 161, which is not bad. We could definitely use more crit rate. And again, we don't have any substats on this Goblet, so if we get a good Goblet with good crit rate stats, we could be solid here. Because this is good, this is crit rate, this is good, my feather could be better, my flower's okay. My stance is okay with a lot of crit rate though, and then, yeah. So once we get a better Electro Goblet, this build could look a little bit better. 59.8 over 161 with 122 energy recharge. And of course, no damage stats really yet, but... And I mean, even at level 20, he's also rocking 1,000 attack. It's not looking that bad, especially considering, you know, she loves attack too, and she's gonna... I think she scales off of Elemental, or she ascends with Elemental Mastery, but... In any case... I would consider that okay. We got like a few good pieces here and there, which was alright, but, you know, we will definitely be revisiting this sometime in the future when I have more resources and as the patches go on. But that is going to be it for today for trying to continue pre-farming and getting more artifacts for my YaeMiko. I'm actually going to check real quick before we go that Furina piece. Because I know we raised the one that had a lot of HP. You know, my Furina's was just better. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please leave a like and comment and subscribe down below. It helps out so much. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!